Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there was a forest known as the Whispering Woods. The villagers often warned their children about the forest, telling tales of its eerie sounds and strange happenings. "Never go there after sunset," the parents would say, their voices trembling. "The woods are alive, and they don't take kindly to visitors." One chilly autumn evening, three friends, Lila, Ben, and Sam, decided they were brave enough to explore the Whispering Woods. They were tired of the same old games and wanted an adventure. "We'll only go a little way in," Lila promised, clutching her flashlight. "Just enough to see what all the fuss is about." As they approached the edge of the woods, a shiver ran down their spines. The trees stood tall and dark, their branches twisting like bony fingers against the fading light. The air felt colder, and a strange silence enveloped them. "Maybe we should turn back," Ben suggested, but Lila and Sam urged him on. With a flick of her flashlight, Lila led the way into the forest. The path was narrow and overgrown, and soon the sounds of the village faded away. The deeper they went, the darker it became. Shadows danced around them, and the whispers began, soft and indistinct like a gentle breeze rustling leaves. "Did you hear that?" Sam whispered, his eyes wide. "It sounds like someone is talking." Lila frowned, trying to listen closely. "It's just the wind," she said, though she wasn't entirely sure. They pressed on, curiosity driving them deeper into the woods. Suddenly, the whispers grew louder, swirling around them like a cold mist. "Lila, I don't like this," Ben said, his voice shaky. "Let's go back." But Lila, feeling brave, took another step forward. "Just a little further," she urged. As they walked, they began to notice strange carvings on the trees, faces and shapes that seemed to watch them as they passed. Sam shivered. Those looked creepy. As the sun sank below the horizon, the woods grew darker. The whispers turned into a soft chant, and a strange glow appeared between the trees. "Look," Lila pointed. "What's that light?" Drawn by curiosity, they ventured toward it. The glow led them to a clearing, where an ancient stone circle stood, covered in moss and vines. The air buzzed with an odd energy, and the whispers seemed to call out to them. "Come closer, come play," they beckoned, the voices sweet yet unsettling. "Maybe we should just go," Ben said, taking a step back. "This feels wrong." But Lila, entranced, stepped into the circle. "It's so beautiful here," she exclaimed, the light dancing around her like fireflies. Sam hesitated, glancing back at the darkening path behind them. "Lila, come on, let's go back," he pleaded, but she didn't hear him. The glow seemed to wrap around her, pulling her deeper into the stone circle. Suddenly, the air turned cold. A chilling wind swept through the clearing, and the whispers grew louder, more demanding. "Stay with us, forever!" "Lila!" Ben shouted, reaching for her. But she was entranced, her eyes wide and unfocused. "Help me!" she cried, as if waking from a dream. Just then, the trees around the clearing seemed to shift, closing in on them. The once friendly whispers turned to angry shouts. "Leave this place, you don't belong here!" Panicking, Sam grabbed Lila's hand, pulling her away from the glowing circle. "We have to go! Now!" he shouted. Ben joined them, and together they ran toward the path they had come from. The forest felt alive, branches reaching for them as they dashed through the underbrush. The whispers turned to howls, echoing through the trees. "You cannot escape! Stay with us!" Heart pounding, they finally burst through the edge of the woods, tumbling onto the familiar ground of their village. The sun had completely set, and the air felt safe and warm. They looked back, breathless, at the dark outline of the Whispering Woods. "We made it," Lila said, her voice shaking. But the thrill of adventure was gone, replaced by a cold realization of what they had encountered. From that day on, the friends never spoke of their adventure in the Whispering Woods. They knew that some places were better left unexplored, and the whispers of the forest would remain a haunting memory. As the villagers continued to warn their children, Lila, Ben, and Sam learned the importance of listening to those warnings. The woods were not merely trees and shadows. They held secrets that were better left undisturbed. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is to heed the whispers of caution and stay away from the darkness. And so, as the years passed, the stories of the Whispering Woods grew, echoing through the village, tales of children who ventured too far and never returned. The woods remained a place of mystery and fear, a reminder of the unknown that lurks just beyond the edge of the light.